Okay, welcome. Today we will do like some kind of question and answers, where we will answer some questions that you have written in Discord, and then we will also play a bit later. We have some new things to test. For example, drinking beer. Okay, so let's get started. Is TTS finally fixed? Is it, Sebe?
No, and
No.
we have all overlays turned off for this Q&A stream so that we can focus to make this into a kind of YouTube video later without having the hassle of overlays.
Yes. But okay, so let's get to the question, Sebe.
The first question that was asked yesterday was, when is the exact release date of Dale and Dawson?
Yeah, so the exact release date, there is kind of an exact release date, which is August 31st.
30th.
Yeah, no, 31st I think it is.
Okay.
But it might be earlier, that's the thing. But expect at least 31st and you will not be disappointed. And that is only to ensure, I mean, the game obviously could be released earlier, but it's only to ensure that there are no bad bugs during release. So, yeah. Okay, next question.
This one is from Givel. Will the game be moddable at some point in the future?
Okay, so at some point, I would say yes. However, it will probably not be within 2 months. Maybe after that, because I really want to add mods, because that would add a lot. However, it's I would have to. It's a lot of work, and it also depends on the success of the game. You know, it really depends on what people want and if there's a need for it. So. And I saw someone also ask a question about if that would then include maps, you know, making custom maps. And that would not be the first step of it, because that is a bit more complex, because that would mean, or now all of the maps are basically light mapped, which means that all the lighting is pre-baked and pre-rendered. So you can't really do that with modding, I think. But yeah, next question.
I have an adjacent question to the modding one.
Okay.
If modding becomes available, will it be available through the Steamworks workshop?
Most likely, yes. Most likely, yes. I don't see why not.
Okay. And the next question we have is from Gorek, one of our admins.
Mm-hmm.
He asked, when will the warehouse be added to the second map?
I don't really know about the warehouses. I think it might be added when I add more stuff in the warehouse. For example, you know, playing games with friends in the warehouse. Someone said gambling. Not really gambling though, but yeah. I think when I add it like a more central mechanic, I will probably add it to all maps, because right now there's like nothing you can't really do in the warehouse it's nothing that you can do in the warehouse that you can't do anywhere else. So yeah. Please add gambling, I beg you, please. I don't know. I really don't know if that's a good idea. It might be bad. We'll see. I
mean, with the thought of in-game currency for clothes, I think it would be a possibility to use that.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know.
But I don't know if the moral issue is what's.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest issue there. So yeah. Next question.
Okay, so this one is a 2-point one from Mossy. Will Polish player get any statues or flags in the map? And that's the thing. I think most people that like finds Dale and Dawson thinks that we are Polish.
Yeah,
as a developer or Polish.
I've heard that a lot of times. I get a lot of comments on Polish too on social media. But yeah, I think at least not. I don't think I will do anything specific. But what I will do is I will make like some kind of cosmetics that you only get when you play the game early or something, or if you play tested the game, you will get it for free. So yeah, something that you cannot buy later in the game. So like totally unique.
Here's another one that I actually really like.
Okay.
Will you be able to customize your desk with little trinkets and that?
Yes.
For example, the way you do character customization.
Yeah, 100%.
To the desk.
100%. Yeah, that's for sure. That will probably be one of the first thing I do post-release. So yeah, expect that.
That would be so cool as well if you could find small trinkets like as Easter eggs and
yeah, definitely
as you find them.
And also I think it would be funny, like you could maybe add pictures, you could add a lot of things. Change the wallpaper on the computer and stuff too.
Oh
nice. Yeah. But yeah, so definitely that is definitely coming.
Cody asked, will the game have in-game purchases including random items?
What does he mean with random items?
I'm assuming he means like stuff that you could possibly put on your desk and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's probably what he means. Yeah, so there is an in-game currency right now where you basically earn money from playing, or you can also buy via Steam.
Buy on the Steam store.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's already included, and for that you can buy more clothes, and you will be able to buy items on your desk and stuff like that. Maybe also like name tags, different kinds of name tags would be nice.
That would be so freaking
yeah
cool.
I think people like that.
Name tags on the shirt or just on the desk as well?
Yeah. Also music for the stereo would be fun to buy. Oh yeah, namnskyltar too. Yeah, name signs 100%. Yeah, but the music would also be fun. Maybe also like custom applications for your computer, like games. So instead of Snake, you could. But that should probably just be included in the game. But yeah.
Yeah. What was the major problems while creating this?
Yeah, there were a lot of problems. Where do I begin? No, but I think in terms for just me, I think the biggest problem is like in general motivation. It's hard to stay focused on something for a long period and without having a clear vision of exactly what it will look like. So that is a big problem, not a problem, but it's hard. And then also like in technical terms, with a game, I don't really know what that would be. Probably the whole system for the tasks, because what I had to do is like combine all like the interactions with tasks and stuff. Also, the computer was a pain. And still is a pain. That. Yeah. So that was a bit hard also, because I wanted the computer to be synced across all the players and not just like local. So that's why I had to spend a lot of time on syncing all the computers, and that is just a pain. I don't recommend anyone doing that. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Okay, next question.
Snaps asked from Discord. Will there be a leaderboard / rank integration?
I think so. Maybe not a leaderboard per se, but maybe I was thinking about, a lot of people have been telling me to add like a wall of fame, not maybe
employee of the month.
Yeah, employee of the month thing, exactly. I will also probably use that for like including streamers and people who helped. Was Elisa's idea, which I really like. So I think I will do that, definitely.
He also asks, in the future after the game is released and you have had time to accommodate, will there be a crossplay and console ports?
Oh, I can't answer that question at all right now. That is fully dependent on how the release goes and everything, yeah.
True enough.
So, but because it's really hard, it takes a lot of time, and it's a long process to do that. Especially now, since the whole networking system is based or built upon Steam. So I would have to change a lot of things in order to make it work for console. It's not just pressing a button. So yeah.
Yeah. Another question. that already know the answer to, but
yeah.
will there be a VR experience?
Oh, VR. Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
I think I think it would be nice. I've seen some comments about it.
How
And
cool would it be to walk around in VR in the office? I mean, come on.
yeah, I think I might. I think I might do it. But I just, as I said before, I just hate developing for VR. So yeah. But yeah, no. It might come, but probably not in the near future.
Will there be something like a Trello board or a roadmap? And is it about the planned updates coming in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I think we will do more official information about that, so people can see what is coming and when to expect it.
I was thinking maybe something like a JPEG, you know, where you can have different goals on, I don't know, a line with numbers for a year.
Yeah, maybe not year, but yeah, definitely. Okay, next.
From Taco Package, seeing as it's been pretty clear that you're a big fan of The Office, who is your favorite character?
Oh!
Who is your least favorite, and which character is most closely aligned with your own personality?
Okay, let's start with the last one of them, which is most similar to me. The thing is, I have, according to 16 personalities, the same personality as Michael Scott. So I think I'm the most similar to him. And for the character that I like the least, I think actually it is Creed. Because I just think he's so overrated. People be like, "Oh, Creed is so funny." I don't like Creed. I think it's not funny. That's what I think. And my favorite character, if I don't go for the obvious ones like Dwight and Michael, I would probably go Meredith. Because I don't know why. I really like Meredith. And Oscar too. Oscar is nice. But yeah, Meredith for sure. She's really funny. Okay, that's it. That's it.
Bibliothek asks, why did you make a game about The Office? How long did it take you? And are you gonna update the game and add more content in the future?
Okay, last question. Yes. And why I started making it is probably because for a long time, like a couple of years, I've had like a weird obsession with offices, you know, just like open open offices, you know. I've done like a lot of like modeling for offices. I don't know why. I just enjoy it. So I think that's the main reason why I wanted to make a game in an office, because I've wanted to do it for a long time. And then also I, by some weird coincidence, started making a virtual computer, the computer that is now in the game. I started making that by itself for some reason, and then I just remember that, oh, I had this idea for an office game, and then I just combined those two, and yeah, that's how it started. And I started in March, I think. Yeah, so what is that, 5 months, I think. Yeah, next question.
Kusoli asks, how many roles will there be in the game?
How many roles there will be in the game? How many are there now, even? We have
4.
Specialist, Slacker, Manager, Janitor, and Assistant. So 5 we have now.
I forgot.
Yeah. But Assistant is a sub-role, though. But yeah, it still counts as a role.
And it's quite useless right now, I would say.
Yeah, but I still think it's funny, you know? It's still actually, I think it adds something for sure. Because it's like
let's
a
talk
label.
about that.
Okay.
What did you want the role to be like in the beginning? Because we had a very different idea in the future.
Yeah. I think it would be fun. My first idea was to have some kind of metric for the assistant so that he could measure how good people are working or something. So it will be like another level of having to trust someone. Because then it would be like the assistant gets information that is useful for the manager, but then the manager doesn't know for sure if he can trust the assistant. So I think that's really funny, but I think it still works that way now, because I think right now the assistant still acts like a second manager and walks around, and I think it's really funny when people take away the assistant role. I don't know. So I think it works, but yeah, there might be some kind of more stuff to do for the assistants. Yeah. Next one.
Okay.
But no, we didn't answer what more roles.
Oh yeah. True.
I think there will definitely be more roles, but maybe not roles that change the whole gameplay loop like the current ones. Maybe just like different kinds of professions within the office. For example, there could be salesman or accountant and
stuff. I was thinking, for example, for a game office, if that becomes a DLC.
Yeah.
It could be like a development manager and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And then they get different tasks. Yeah, it's a really easy thing to do. It's just that right now, I would have to make like a much bigger variety of tasks. So yeah, that's it takes a lot of time. So yeah.
Yeah. It's a tedious task. That's a good way to put it.
It's really tedious. It's not hard at all. It just takes time, and you have to think, and you have to make models for stuff, and you have to make programs within the computer, which is really annoying. But yeah, someone said now, what engine was the game developed on? Unity. Okay, next question.
Ransus asks, you probably know how much competition there is in the market with these kinds of game. What's the plan to make Dale and Dawson? What's the plan to make sure that Dale and Dawson doesn't die in the first 2 weeks like the rest of the game, like Among Us?
Did he say like Among Us?
Yeah, games like Among Us. Like, what's the plan to make them die out?
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, of course, the biggest thing I will do is, of course, to update the game and make it continue being interesting. And I think that's like the only thing I can do also. I mean, I will, of course, try to market it as much as possible too. So yeah, and also I think one important thing is to make it stick out, and also to be interesting. And I think it's an interesting game. And yeah, I don't really worry about that, because the only thing I'm focusing on is honestly just making a good game that is funny to play. And if it will die in 2 weeks, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it apart from making a good game. So yeah.
I think another part of keeping a game like this alive is to find a good community to play it with as well. You can't
definitely.
Just try to force all your friends to play a game like this, and all of them to have it think that it's fun.
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
find the right people to play it with.
Exactly, yeah, because it's highly dependent on the people you play it with. So yeah, I think also, as you say, one big part of it is probably the community too. So so we will.
And I think we've done pretty good there.
Yeah, and we will of course continue on that. And I think it's really nice, like when the game is released, that we will have like encouraging people to play with each other on the server, and finding friends and people to play with. I think that will be fun.
Yeah, on our Discord server, yes.
Because you definitely don't need to be best friends in order to play this game with people.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So
we're Swedish, and we're playing with Polish, Danish, German, a lot of people that we've never met before.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Vinquet asks, how did you learn to code?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, it started when I was like 14 years old, I think. And I basically just, like every other kid, wanted to make a video game. I thought it was cool, making your own games. So I started looking into it, and I realized very fast that, this is really hard. But I still tried and continued to work with it. Sometimes it was like up and down very much in the beginning. I didn't do it like continuously. And then like a couple of years ago now, I think 2018, I started actually doing it like as my biggest interest, Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you? I am 23 years old now. So yeah. But it's worth to mention, in the beginning, like when I was 14, it was very bad, and I didn't do like anything. And yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Bluey asks, will there be female skins?
Yeah, there actually is. I actually got it working. So I got it working. So now you can actually have. I added like a ponytail and and a skirt. Oh, you want me to show? Yeah, I can actually do that. Just give me 1 second. That's funny. I'm not sure if it's still working though. Let's see. Okay, I will show now. Wait. Okay, so here you can see now. Now it looks stupid, but I think like
if I 30 years old.
Did people call me 30 years old?
Yeah, people think you're looking like 30, 35.
No, he said pushing 30. I don't know if he meant me.
Yeah.
Now he said 34. Yeah, people say that. I think it's just a beard, and maybe my hairline also a bit. Okay, so here you can see now. This is a woman. Sebe, you can't tell me that this is not a woman. If you see my.
There's no features.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. There doesn't need to be any add a beard. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I think the hair looks good and the clothes as well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it really looks like a woman, so I'm happy with this. Oh,
At
now we
least
have.
You can stop crying.
What's crying?
At least you can stop crying about not having a woman.
Yeah. This looks pretty nice. Okay, nice. This will be my new character. Wait, let me do random now.
Excited. She's excited about it being red as well. I like red hair.
This is a good character. It's really fun.
Oh my god, keep that one. Keep
This
that one.
That's so. What? Oh, you can have the Hawaii texture. Oh, I didn't make that look good. I didn't know.
Okay, this guy looks like he's the cool man in the office, you know?
Yeah. Wait, if you give it the same. Yeah, like this. Now, it looks like it's like a dress. Okay. Okay. Next question.
Frank asks, will there be crippling addictions and stuff like that in the game? So like, if you, for example, now we've added alcohol.
Yeah.
Will you be dependent on alcohol if you have a task that makes you drink alcohol, for example? So that the more you drink, the more you need it.
Oh, so you can get that. Wait, that would actually be funny.
Yeah,
that would actually be funny. Yeah. Yeah, if you drink like one cup of coffee, I don't know, because there could be like, needs where you have to drink coffee. I don't know if I will do it, but there could be, and then that would increase.
Thinking, like when you take your first sip of alcohol, there will become like a bar on your screen that says you're becoming more and more addicted, and when it goes down, you have to drink to keep it filled up, or you take like some sort of hit, like,
yeah, it might be possible in the future, definitely. Okay, next one.
Skellwell asks, can we expect more companies / offices to the game?
Yes.
Like
100%. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Elisa just asked a really good question. Will you add, for example, fuse boxes so the slackers can turn off the light in the office?
Yeah. Okay. So, I might do it. The problem is mainly with it adds a bit of problems because, as I said before, all of the lighting is pre-rendered, which means that you would have to render both of them and then switch the light maps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might do it, but it's a lot of work, or not a lot of work, but yeah, more than just turn. It's not like just turning the lights off. That's what I mean.
Imagine then having like emergency light directs you to the fuse box, like.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I thought about making it, so yeah, I might do it.
He also asks if you will add hats, headwear.
Yeah, definitely. That will come for sure. I actually don't know why I haven't done it yet. Yeah.
This is a question we've talked about before also. Have you ever thought about adding something like battle passes / reward based on the amount of types of tasks you have completed?
Yeah, well, I mean, there is a money thing right now, and I don't know if I will add more. I maybe do that you get items too, and not only money. Maybe you could get both or something. Yeah.
But that said, we are working on Easter eggs, that I know. Like,
yeah,
from the show.
Yeah, there are like a couple of Easter eggs, but nothing very big right now. More than there are like, I don't know if you would call it Easter eggs, but there are a few funny certificates and stuff that you can read in the offices from different people. Some of them are pretty funny.
Okay. What has been the funniest part from the beginning to now about developing the game?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
The funniest thing. Actually, I think the funniest thing have been all the playtesting. Because it's a nice, it's a really nice feeling.
For you, right?
What?
It's kind of rewarding for you.
Yeah, right? Definitely. It's a nice feeling, especially, or it's pretty much a double-edged sword though, because it's really nice when everything goes according to plan, but it sucks when nothing is working and there are a lot of bugs.
And also when you play with me in Hampus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's a really nice thing to see people enjoy it. That's probably the best thing about developing it. Probably the moment when I realized that, oh, this is actually fun. Because in the beginning, when I hadn't tested before, then I was like, I didn't know. I thought maybe it's just funny on the paper, and in reality, it's so boring. So I think the first time I actually enjoyed the game, that was the best feeling, I think.
Okay, so Blaskiov asks if we will run some sort of competitions that the community members can participate in to maybe win a key to Dale and Dawson.
Yeah, that could be funny. That could be funny.
Like maybe host our own like little CS competition or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yes.
But
something for sure. Yeah. Maybe we should do that instead of giveaways. No, we can do both. But yeah definitely. We could do maybe. Oh, it would actually be pretty funny to do. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say it, Elisa. Fan art for sure. Definitely fan art. Yes, that's a really good idea.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, we might do that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Next one.
Somebody asks, what will you be able to customize in the future? And I think we can summarize it maybe.
Yeah, desks. Mainly, like your wallpaper, adding items to your desk, and also what more? Hats and more cosmetics in general. Like we talked about earrings and makeup and stuff like that.
Watches
different shoes.
Would be a good one.
Yeah, watches too. Yeah, getting I can make like a really expensive watch.
Rolex, let's go.
Yeah, like
that's
Rolex.
Probably copyrighted.
I can call it Polex because of Poland.
Polex. Yeah.
That's really funny.
That's an inside joke because the majority of our community base is Polish.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, why are there so many Poles? Because Polish streamers are playing it. That's why.
Oh, this is a really interesting one.
Okay.
So, for example, in the DLCs, instead of having an office environment, will there be maybe a restaurant, like where you work in a restaurant, or maybe a store?
Someone said grocery store before. I think that's really funny. So I actually got really excited by the grocery store one. I think that sounds really funny, and maybe like with customers walking around. I don't know about customers, but yeah. So definitely more than offices. That would probably work. Dale and Dawson, hospital. And Dale and Dawson...
Dale and Dawson's Jam and Fix.
Yeah, Dale and Dawson grocery store. I don't know. But yeah, definitely.
We'll workshop the names.
Yeah.
But that actually sounds great.
Yeah, I think it's a really funny... I think DLCs with different companies is a really funny idea. And I think that will kind of reignite the whole, enjoying the game again.